Right then, guys. So this is a just a quick thread really on where I'm at with the Coke ball. I've just received 2 of the last ingredients I needed for these Coke ball pop-ups, and that was I needed some more amino acid in powder form, and some new liver powder. Now liver powder I'll spot liver out on its own, blitzed on its own in winter, in it as a soup. I love it. I love liver. Carp love liver. They just love liver. It's same as tuna. They love tuna. It's from what I've watched them over years, and they absolutely love it. But this is the thing with KBS is I can't. I could roll a pop up with synthetic flavours, the tuna flavours and other flavours, I suppose, as well. The Belacan stuff, like I could get that in liquid form, but to me it's not the same. I want that meatiness to it. And the only way I can do that is because it's all shelf life. The KBS is shelf life. I've had some in my bag now for going on weeks, and it's just getting better and better the longer it goes on. And there's no signs or any of it going bad or anything. It smells mint. So, well, it doesn't smell mint, but it smells nice, but not mint. Far from it. But so this is really a flavour for the pop-ups I'm going to make, but they're going to be Coke dust and Coke Bull. But to start with, we're going with Coke dust, because with Coke dust I can make wafters as well. So, and this is the mix that I'm going to be going with. Now I'll give a quick look exactly what's in it, because there's a lot of stuff in it, but as you can see there, there's Belacan in it, bloodworm, amino acid, tuna flavour. There's also absolutely also it stinks, absolutely stinks. But they're going to be done in barrels, like I said, and they're going to be done in more than likely 14mm. Now 14mm may seem like a small bit, but I'm going to use Polaris pop-up mix as well as the Coke dust in these pop-ups. I want them super buoyant, for the simple reason of fish don't move about much in winter, and when they do move about, it's merely just to clear the cells of parasites from where they've been set up, leeches and other stuff like that. So I want them as buoyant as possible. So when I cast to them, it's that pop-up's going to be sat right, either on that hinge rig or that Ronnie rig. They're going to be sat nicely. So you definitely keep your eye out for those, because and don't be thinking that a lot of people think that fish meals are no good through winter. It's no good using a fish meal through winter. Carp don't. They much prefer a fruit bait and all stuff like that. It's absolute nonsense. The natural food in a pond that a carp would eat naturally at this time of year would some of it would be fruit. But I can guarantee you the majority of it, not many baits you're gonna do that way, is there? But I have to do that with that, because our last she hates it with vengeance. It stinks and it hangs. But once you've got it, don't be thinking, oh, I'm not ordering none of that, because the way I'm saying it smells like that. But when you've got it, it's in a sealed bag. It's not going to smell until you get out and bang. And believe me, it's a lovely bait. It's a really nice bait. It's a really high nutritional valued bait as well. Plenty of value in there. Give them something for catching them, you know what I mean? Bit of full value for catching them. Now, I've got quite a few things come through today. I only ordered this. I think I ordered this yesterday night. It's a great service, and same with the bloodworm and the liver powder. Now, the guy from that shop, I've talked to him a bit on Facebook, and he's a decent bloke now. He gets stuff out to me fairly quick. I've talked to him a lot about bait. And another great thing that's happened to me as well is A lot of people were putting me up for saying to me, "Oh, a great job for you. I've seen a great job for you, Mick. Nutribaits are looking for someone in the bait section at Nutribaits." Now I understand that majority of that is going to be watching machines and doing this and doing that. But for someone with an interest in baits like me, I think I'm going to enjoy it. I think I'd enjoy it. If I got it, I'd enjoy it, definite. Just the science of it, I'd enjoy it. If you don't get it, I don't get it. It's simple, but I'm going to go for it, and I'll see how I go on. If I don't get it, I don't get it. But I don't know what I'd do bait wise though. You know what I mean? I'd probably have to use a bait, but I've like I said, I've ordering a few new stuff. I'm going through this stuff like butter at the minute. It's I don't know if something's changed with the actual thread of it, whether it's the thread on it, the weaves have got a looser on it. You see, you can never trust these tackle companies. You can never trust them. Are they making stuff with a lighter weave so that leg core comes easier? Or I even went to the point of I nearly ordered some leadless leaders, but then I undid one while I was down in a tackle shop. I shouldn't have done it, but I did it because I thought I ain't wasting my money. So I just undid it carefully on corner, only like this. I didn't spoil no packaging or anything like that, and the corner was hanging out, and I just felt the corner, and they're not leadless. That's braid. As far as I'm concerned, that's braid. They're not heavy enough. That's what you want, lead core. You want lead core like that. Someone come up with a lead core leader that's got tungsten putty incorporated into it, and by that I mean by an heat process of tungsten putty incorporated into it, then definitely. But there's only two leaders I'll ever use, and they're both from Coda, and that is cable, lead core, and also the rig tubing. I love Coda's rig tubing. It's supple and it is heavy. Now, if there was a way of making that rig tubing so it could take beads for chod rigs, boom, big money maker, Coda.